Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. We have got some news to cover today because we are looking towards the second week of this Future Stars promo and hopefully a turn of the corner, turn of the page into a better week of content with this promo as we have some leaks for Team 2 players, especially maybe there's some players you think should be Future Stars and haven't gotten cards yet. This is their chance in Team 2 to get one, but I'm really curious about the icons, guys. The names that we have right now, there's some pretty big ones, and I really hope that one of them is going to be an SBC, just like we had with George Best. We're going to talk about those leaks and look through those, but also we're going to talk about this game in the here and now with today's Division Rivals rewards being maybe some of the biggest that we've had this year because you have a chance to pack Team of the Year cards from these Season 3 and 4 review packs. Really interested to see how this plays out today for a lot of us, and of course, how the market's going to be ripe for making coins in some specific areas. We're going to talk about that and more today. If you're excited about it, drop a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe if you're new. Let's go over yesterday's content on Wednesday where it wasn't that crazy of a day, but there are some things to discuss. Now, something small, but something worth mentioning. The daily play objective could be completed yesterday. I was able to get it done. I'm sure a lot of you were as well. The 85 double and the 84 double were the rewards from this. I just wanted to point this out because if you missed a day or two, you can catch up today. I think you could have only missed one day before this objective goes away tomorrow. But that is one thing I did want to mention. Other than that, just a quick mention here as well for the Season 5 weekly play. I'm kind of reminding myself by saying this. I got to get a couple games done to get this objective done. There's some SP in here. And of course, the most important thing are the guaranteed packs. Of course, we want these guaranteed promo cards inside of here. This week, it's a Future Stars guarantee. Another one next week. But of course, we're going towards the end for this 90 plus times 4. It's going to take a bit of work week to week, but make sure you're making progress towards that before it's too late. Now, yesterday, we did not have any new evolutions, but we did have some SBC content. We had a player SBC, that player pick SBC that we had seen leaks for in yesterday's video. It was the Dumornay SBC duo here. One of the versions is a striker, the other is a left wing. All we got to say is one playstyle plus. I mean, I like that it's cheap, guys. This SBC is coming in at 54,000 coins. If you have aspirations of using either of these Dumornay cards, if you need the Leon links or whatever, D1 Arkema fan, then absolutely go ahead and do one. I think I do the press proven version personally, but yeah, we needed 2 playstyle pluses on this for sure. Again, the only caveat is it's pretty cheap, but it's just not quite good enough. Now, the other SBC that I think was the biggest piece of content yesterday was the 88 plus campaign pick. They upped the rating to an 88 plus. It was 2 squads to complete, an 85 with a team of the week and another 85. I'm actually finding these each and every week more fun. I'm having more fun with these. I did it yesterday straight away, especially with the help of the 83 times 14, which we know and love, which refreshes for the last time today. It makes it pretty craftable. Some of the extra, maybe 86s, 7s, and then of course some 84s and 5s that you get from the 83 times 14 can very, very easily go into this campaign pick. It does cost you technically 86,000 coins because of the price of informs right now, but I'll be honest, we saw a lot of 88, 89, 90 plus players even that were coming out of this player pick that were worth more than the 86k that it costed, and of course, obviously, a lot of us were getting that done for cheaper. So we love that one. Of course, the 83-14 and the 81 3 of 5 player pick refreshed, and they will once again refresh for the last time today. It feels like they're just here and gone in such a short amount of time. But with those SBCs being released, guess what was up? Team of the week cards, but they are down right now in the early hours of Thursday, headed towards Division Rivals rewards. All team of the weeks, I believe, were 25 to 26k yesterday, at least 25,000 coins. They are down a little bit, but I think they could move upwards a little today after rewards. The one thing we have to mention, though, is what we just did with the 83 times 14. Today's the last day that is out. And of course, the 83-14 is one of the driving forces that made informs go up. So we're getting towards the end of the time period that I would expect these cards to be up in price. Maybe be careful with that. And then in terms of fodder, the 84s were up a little bit yesterday at content as well, but they are now down. You can see here they kind of went up a little at content, but now they are down to 2k. These cards, amongst other fodder, I think are going to be great investments today as a part of Rivals. We're going to talk about that soon. Now, I want to cover the last couple things from content yesterday. Firstly, the brand new team of the week, which is worth saying a little bit about because EA didn't even tell us this was going to happen. But now every single team of the week card is going to be 85 rated or above. I think that's actually a W for evolutions, especially if somebody from your favorite club, your favorite nation gets an inform card. They're going to be better overall. And of course, hopefully look better through evolutions. And of course, the first 2 Play Style Plus cards in Team of the Week. This Lewis Skelly, known as MLS for a lot of people, confused me. I thought people were talking about Major League Soccer, right? USA League? No, MLS is Miles Lewis Skelly. This card from the Team of the Week yesterday is making a whole lot of waves because he fits into the Team of the Year 11 Evo that expires today, but this card is incredibly expensive because of this Evo. If you do pack him, which by the way, since he does have a bronze base card, you can pack him from bronze packs. People have been doing that since his base card is a bronze. You can pack silver cards from Future Stars and silver packs as well. It's kind of how that works. So if you're surprised of packing one of those cards from there, that's kind of how that works. But sell this card, please. 250,000 coins. Once this Evo goes away, he's going to drop off a lot. He's going to drop off a lot today from the tradable supply with rewards. But that is definitely one of the coldest dynamics. GG's for EA to be putting that on there, of course, playing into the hype with the stay humble, eh? No offense, City fans, Arsenal fans. I'll let you guys work that out. But that's funny. Come on, let's be honest. That's kind of cold. So GG's EA there. Now, I want to mention this too. This is one of the last things from yesterday. They finally upgraded Javi Simon's card with the winning Anders Vergang boost, right? He got a Tiki Taka +1 overall, and 5-star, 5-star. He was 4-5, now he's 5-5. That's a really good looking card. He's still very expensive. Now, he's not live anymore, so why is his price this expensive? I think it's the 2 playstyle pluses that are really good. 5-star, 5-star. And he's really rare. I'm not going to invest in this card or trade with it at all, but I think his price will continue to stay pretty inflated because he is rare, because he has the hype. But yeah, that's the final upgrade there for Javi Simons. And the last thing for yesterday just came through a little bit ago. The Ultimate Team Match Outcomes update. Remember, that was a part of the features update that they said was going to be happening this week. Whereas if your opponent were to leave the game through the in-game quitting menu, if it was 0-0 after the 45th or after a free kick, penalty kick, or a red card, you would get the win. That is actually now live in game. I don't know why that was separate again from the actual update that we downloaded like 2 days ago, but that is now out, and that is there. Kind of, I guess, nice for as we play Foot Champs qualifiers and get back into Rivals after rewards today, but that is finally out, so I wanted to mention that to you guys because that's one of the biggest things that we were looking forward to be honest, with this latest update. Now, let's get right into the big news, guys. Future Stars of Team 1, it's okay, but the way that I look at Future Stars Team 2 is a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? Like this Team 1 content, sure, the Academy Evo has been great. We expect that final upgrade maybe tomorrow, throughout this weekend for sure. The Academy Evo has been nice. Some of the other objectives have been cool. Evolutions beside that, not the greatest. SBCs besides George Best, the 8314, like we said yesterday, I think is the best SBC of this promo so far. And that's kind of saying a lot, to be honest. I hope that as we turn into the second week of Future Stars, that they spice up the SBCs and the Evos a bit more this week. And it really is some of those promos of past times where the week 1's been mid and then EA kind of turned it up for week 2. I really hope that's how this promo is this week. Well, with the leaks, there's some more big names, of course, that we are going to see in packs. They're going to be expensive, but there are at least some items that we can chase for, and it gets me a little hyped to look at the icons. But first, let's look at the regular team of players coming in. We knew this was coming. I mean, who was in the stream last week when Amad Diallo fit that new evolution that took a 75 rated to a 90? It was literally right then and there that I said, oh yeah, he fits this Evo and he looks sick. That means he's definitely going to get a Future Stars card in Team 2. That's how it goes, right? Card gets a sick Evo. Promo card comes out right after that. This is not official stats for him, but you know he's going to be very high rated, just like the Lamine Yamal, just like the Endrick of this Future Stars Team 1. He's going to be up there. He's going to be one of the poster childs of this promo all over the socials. Highest rating. I mean, let's go, right? Deserved card, to be honest. he's got a bright future ahead of him. A lot of Manchester United fans are going to be super stoked for that one. Over under like 1.5 million coins. I'm going to say over, no matter what, because the most expensive card in the promo team, I'm guessing he's going to be right around there. It's going to be pretty expensive. So that's the Amad Diallo that's been leaked, but it's some of the others that get me interested. Kubarsi from Barca. A lot of people have evoed versions of him, but this is, again, a predicted stats card. That's another big name player that I think people thought was going to be in this promo, and he is. We'll wait for some more official stat leaks and some more player leaks here, but that's a big one for Barca fans for sure. Moving into the last two, Foot Agents getting into the league game now, not just for evolutions, but for other cards. Pavlovic is getting a Future Stars card, 100% deserved. Again, predicted stats for him here as well. I think, EA and Bayern this year, they've been going at it. A lot of promo cards for Bayern. We're going to look at another leak for another one, potentially, or former Bayern player here in a second. I think this card will be ending up being one of the more expensive players too. I could see him being like 90 to 91 rated, like Lavia, Beraldo, or Euro. Somewhere between 89 to 91 with 2 playstyle pluses, hopefully, is where Pavlovic could be. Now, the last leak I'm the most excited for. Matisse Tell is set to come as well in the Future Stars promo. Now, the interesting thing is here, those are his playstyle pluses, and those are his official stats for pace, shooting, and dribbling. Usually, I don't know how this works. These guys have leaks for pace, shooting, and dribbling, but they don't have the rest of the card. Seems a little off, but finesse and first touch for Matisse Tell. And of course, the question we're all wondering is, will he be a Spurs player, or will he be a Bayern player? I honestly have no idea. It's been such a short amount of time. It's been days since that transfer happened. It's been days since the window closed. Have EA got enough, licenses in place? Can they do that in that short amount of time? Usually I don't expect them to do those sorts of things, but maybe he was supposed to be in this promo in the first place, and now they're going to have to just deal with it and put him in as a Bayern player if they couldn't get the rights changed in time. But also, they already have Pavlovic. So 2 Bayern players in this promo, I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this is going to look. I really hope he's a Spurs player personally. If he's a Bayern player, that would be fine as well. It's going to be a really good card regardless. This card, of course, was crazy in the early stages of the game. And I think with finesse, striker, right mid, left mid, if he can play those positions, which I believe, his other card can, this could be a really, really exciting one. I think he's going to be expensive, but with 95 pace, 93 shooting, and 90 dribbling as those confirmed stats, that's enough for me to see, okay, this card's going to be legit, and finesse and first touch. So I think I'm personally the most excited for that card. That can be really, really good there. There's still so many other names that could be in this promo, guys, right? You think of players from Manchester City. Maybe another Liverpool player gets in team too. Maybe another Madrid player, they sneak in here as well. There's so many other players. I'm sure you can think of some right now that you're hoping to see. Watch out for more leaks today, because there's definitely going to be some more names tossed around. But let's get into the icons, and this is what really interests me the most, guys. There's some big name icons that are being talked about right now for Future Stars Team 2. Garrincha, that's a big name icon always. His dribbling, especially in the state of this game, where dribbling in and around the box can really just cook a defense, because it's still so hard to defend. This could be a guy that is very, very overpowered. Garrincha's getting a Future Stars card. That one's going to be expensive and hard to pack. Into some other names, though. Rio Ferdinand. Foot Agent is leaking Rio Ferdinand as a card who's going to get a Future Stars as well. He is going to end up being one of the better center backs in the game for sure with the right boost. Again, 2 playstyle pluses is what we're looking for here for Rio. All the icons in Team 1 have that, so he should have it as well. If they keep him with the Anticipate Plus, if they give him slide tackle or block, that'd be okay. If they would give him intercept or aerial, then this card could be an absolute beast. So I know Rio's gold card, maybe you evoed him, not gold card, his base icon card. A lot of people have evoed him. Hopefully this one's a really big, I would love that if that's an SBC. Come on, a Rio center back SBC. I'm in need of a center back for my club right now. I know we had the Team of the Year Evo that we had for center backs. I would be in need of an SBC for a guy like this. I would be crafting that in a heartbeat. And the last leak here is Eto'o. Eto'o's getting a special card finally in this year's game. Remember last year in the FC24, it took EA the whole entire year to give us a special Eto'o card. Well, it doesn't take a big boost for this card to look really sick, and he's going to be getting a 2 playstyle plus Future Stars icon card as a part of this promo. Now, my question is, we got to get a good icon SBC, right? We had the best first time around. Garrincha, Rio, and Eto'o seem like cards that would probably be in packs to me. but there's got to be another type of player, a big name type of player dropping as an icon SBC. I personally am not going to go for this George Best. I kind of want a defender, man. I don't know what you guys are thinking. We've had so many attacker and midfielder SBCs. Like literally yesterday, if you guys watched the second channel or if you watched the stream, I was even contemplating doing the Yap Stam Evo for a little bit because I was like, man, what other defenders have we had that are kind of like worth grinding towards, you know? I feel like we haven't had that many. DeMarco's decent, but this Marquinhos, no thanks. A lot of CDM type players with the Kimmich, midfielders like the KDB. Sure, we've had a couple of defenders here or there, but it just hasn't felt like we've gotten a staple, like a guy that's like, oh yeah, that's a defender that's really worth it. I really hope that Rio will be an SBC, but it feels like a bit of a stretch, to be completely honest. But I want to mention this. We're talking about a lot of leaks. Thursdays are always huge leak days. There's going to be a lot of action on Twitter, on X today. Make sure you're keeping up to date with it. And if you can't, we'll be covering it, of course, tomorrow before Future Stars Team 2 drops. So let's talk about Future Stars Team 1, though, with Rivals Rewards today. As we mentioned, today's kind of a big day. Now, I know a lot of people, myself included, are in a division lower than where they were before, and I still got to get 1 point right quick here before the rewards come out. But we're all going to be in a lower division today, which might mean we're getting maybe slightly less rewards, or maybe you've already gotten yourself back to the division you were before the season reset where we dropped down. But the rewards, especially starting in Division 3 and above, and even in some of the reward upgrades of Division 4 and 5 and 6, actually even in 7, I think, get these review packs, season 3 and 4 review packs, which the elite one here gives you 2 players 87 plus from the last few promos, which does include Team of the Year cards. Now, my question, and actually I try to pull up this pack code really quick if I can, because we were looking at it yesterday on the stream, and I want to pull this up if I can because I think it was in this one right here. Yes, elite season 3 and 4 review pack. It says it contains players from Thunderstruck, Ultimate Succession, Globetrotters, Winter Wildcards, Numero Foot, and Team of the Year. Obviously, the Team of the Year pack weight is going to be incredibly low. It doesn't say anything about Team of the Year honorable mentions. I don't know if that's looped in with Team of the Year. I guess we're going to find that out today. But is this going to impact the market? I don't think so. These are untradeable. It's kind of like you're getting a juiced up campaign pick, except it's a pack. So I'm really excited to open that today. If you get a Team of the Year, that's going to be absolutely bonkers. But I think that's the most exciting part of rewards today, but also the fact that that's going to be more chances at getting these promo cards, more chances at getting some fodder in the club, and of course, making these cards drop. Let's talk market for a second, guys. We said in yesterday's video to sell these cards, and I'm still standing by that. Now, here's what I would expect to see from these cards today. I would expect to see their prices dropping probably semi-significantly once Rivals rewards come out. And the question after that is going to be, depending on how much they drop, are they actually going to have a bit of a rise? Are they going to go back up? I think it depends on how much they drop, though. Like, if this Lavia card only goes down to 350 today during rewards, is he going to come back up to like 400,000 coins? Usually you don't see that sort of a rebound of cards coming back up to what they were pre-Rivals rewards on a Thursday promo. Thank you. We love ad blocks. There we go. Thank you for that one. Usually you don't see that, right? I think today is probably the same thing. A card like Bino Gittins, maybe he drops down to like 1.2 mil. I don't know. We'll have to see how the supply is today. But I don't know if I'm going to invest in any of these future stars unless it's a really rare one. And I kind of like the icons better than I like the regular cards. These cards, maybe like Jabi Alonso. Yeah, Jabi Alonso, Yashin, and Bobby Moore. You'd want to look at the cards that have actually done really well on the market since the beginning of the week, which this card, since he was 270,000 coins where we bought him on Tuesday, and he went all the way to 314 yesterday, this is exactly the type of card that I would want to be watching today. He's got to drop off a pretty significant amount, but then I think you have a good opportunity to pick up a card there and hopefully see a bit of a rise into the weekend, and especially even just later tonight into tomorrow and Friday. That would be the hope. I don't think I'm going to put a ton of coins there. I'm going to be putting more coins into the out-of-pack specials flips, which, to be honest, for a lot of this part of the market too, a lot of these cards, if you take a look at prices, are already up. I think the lowest point of the market was actually Tuesday of this week. Even if you take a look at the card like this Frimpong on Monday, even he was 270,000 coins. Tuesday, he kind of went up to about 280, 290. Yesterday, he hit 300 for the first time. And, you know, right now he's about to go over 300,000 coins. I think some of these cards that are out of pack specials are probably your best chances to find a quick flip today, but you're going to have to go search around the market and try to find a card that you think people are actually going to want to buy. And I think it's got to be something that's not up that much, because some cards are already up a lot. How much further are they going to go? So I haven't invested a ton of coins. The only real investment that I have right now is this Erling Haaland Winter Wild Cards, which I got on bid yesterday because I saw that it was really low. I was like, you know what? Let's just try to buy this. I'm hoping that he goes back up to like 800,000 coins. But other than that, I think there's a better place on the market. If you're like me and you like trading with special cards, I think these cards are the most fun to trade with. Of course, the fluctuations, they're great. But I actually think there's going to be a better place to trade on the market today with rewards and the supply. And that is with Fodder. I think Fodder actually has a really, really high potential ROI today, guys, especially after we saw how it moved last week on Thursday. It started to go up right after Thursday rewards. And this week, you know, we have the 83 times 14. We have some players like Best. Maybe you're trying to finish KDB like I did this week. Maybe you're trying to do an icon pick. But we have the 83-14. I think that's the key. We have supply coming in today. And a lot of people using the 83-14 to get fodder, then they're like, okay, I can do this SBC. And then they go buy the rest of the cards to complete the SBC. Depending on how much fodder drops today, I think 88s, 89s, 90s, and 91s could be incredible trades. 89 rated cards, they're 28K right now, which is crazy. If you look at their graph, they've just been zooming straight up. Let's say they go down to like 24K, 25K, maybe even lower than that on bid during rewards today. I would stock up. I would stock up because people are going to have coins. They're going to go out. They're going to do the icon pick. They're going to do the squads of George Best. Let's say Jude Bellingham, right? Where is he at? 57K. He was 48K. Let's say he drops to like 50, low 50s. That's kind of what you're looking for here. You're looking for a decent drop. I can't believe the 91s are back over 80,000 coins again. Let's say he drops down to like 70K or something like that. That's probably too low. 75,000 coins, let's say, that these 91s go to. That'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome. They were 75K yesterday. You can probably buy these and they will go up after rewards and you'll probably see them rise into tomorrow before the content drop happens. I would even say you could look at some of the lower tier cards too. 87s are 10,000 coins. Where have they been going in the last couple of days? 9K up to 11K almost. I think if you can get these in the low 9K range, under 9K, I think fodder is actually going to be one of the best trades during rewards today because, you know, that's a guarantee. There's always going to be people packing fodder from the tradable packs that you get, from the tradable player picks that are given out as well. Those are full of gold cards. And especially as people see how expensive fodder is, if they're not doing an SBC, you're going to have a lot of people that are listing it up. I packed a gold Harry Kane yesterday and I was like, frick yeah, dude, that's an easy 57,000 coins right now, 58K for him. I think I'm going to actually sell him right now because I believe he'll go down before rewards. I mean, these cards are getting pretty far up there in terms of their prices. I'll take a 58K for that card right there. But then somebody else is like, oh man, I just made 50K from Rivals today. I can go buy this plus the other tradable cards that I got, and I'm going to go finish off the SBC that I'm trying to do. So that's kind of what I'm doing with these cards at the moment is thinking that we actually have a good opportunity to trade with those today. And you don't have to be on a very high budget to trade with those. But I think it's a short-term trade. I think it's you buy during their supply today, an hour or two after it comes out, and then you sell probably tonight, Thursday night, tomorrow morning on Friday, before the Friday content drop where we have packs opened and you see more of those cards drop. So that's what I would do if I were you on the market today. It seems pretty risk-free. I mean, the supply could be crazy today and maybe people are not doing SBCs. That's your only risk. But I mean, right now with the 83-14 being out, the 88 plus icon pick being a very popular one, people doing Mbappe and other SBCs like George Best that need high-rated squads, I think there's money to be made there. Now, I'll stop yapping about that. Let's quickly go over today's content. Of course, it is a Thursday, so we're going to have a brand new marquee matchups and the last refresh of some of these SBCs like the 83-14 as we mentioned and the 81-3 of 5. Other than that, there's really no other leaks for today's content. I wouldn't expect today to be that crazy of a day, but there should be more SP in objectives, especially the weekly, the seasonal objectives refreshing inside of here if you're being playing career mode and stuff like that. I know right now we're kind of all on a new grind for SP. I just got level 7. I'm not maybe as far along as some of you guys are in this whole process, but this is another day where SP will be available once again. We'll be able to do those weekly objectives and reset there and get a nice kind of boost up through the season pass and collect some more of those rewards. So that'll be a part of content today as well for sure. Let's rip this 80 times 5 because why not? Guys, I know some of you are saving packs right now because this pack weight is so bad, honestly. Like I opened all my 83 times 14s. I didn't see a single Future Stars card in these last couple of days. That was a pretty bad pack there as well. Hopefully that changes today with our luck on Rivals rewards. We'll be opening those today on stream. I'm going to go get that last point in Division 3. And we will have ourselves Division 3 reward upgrade. By the way, check out the second channel. We kind of went on a tear yesterday with the new team. Tried out a couple of players. Thought about doing that Jap Stam. Still getting involved with KDB. What an absolute menace of a card he is. Absolutely loving him. And the team of the years, man. We're cooking. I'm very lucky to have this team right now, and it is helping me succeed in this game. I'll be honest. It's helping me have more fun playing the game as well. But that's the video for today, guys. If you did enjoy it, drop a thumbs up on it, comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys in the streams today. Yeah, see you there. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Have a great Thursday. It's been TheFutAccountant. Good luck with your rewards. Peace out.